a toxic person does not know the meaning of accountability.
Yeah.
For me, a toxic person does not acknowledge their mistakes. They tend to gaslight people into thinking na sila yung tama, ikaw yung mali, may problema sa'yo, sa kanila wala. If you want to unfollow those people, do it.
Nahihirapan ka.
Like for me, it's like if it's for your sanity, you wanna remove toxicity from your life, why will you restrict yourself from doing that thing if yun pala yung bakit mo gustong mag-scroll sa social media at mainis pa ulit-ulit? Diba? Unfollow mo yung tao.
No, that's
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Bear It All podcast. So for today, I have Abby again as my guest because our topic is something that I think
we both can relate to.
And everybody else goes through this. I'm pretty sure. Give me one person who has not dealt with people like this.
I think if everyone has them in their life.
Yeah,
but
maybe you
hindi lang
just don't
sila
know yet.
aware.
Yeah, you'll never know. So anyway, our topic for today is dealing with toxic people.
What is the difference, between occasional negativity and yung consistently, for you to pinpoint na someone is toxic or shows toxic behavior?
Paminsan, alam mo, sa sobrang kind of alike nila, mahirap silang i-differentiate.
Kasi
Pero
I feel bad for some people kasi hindi naman sila, it's not their intention to be toxic, pero parang people be like, ay, toxic yan kasi ito tinanong niya or ito yung sinabi. But in reality, they're not the same. Like, if you identify someone as toxic, as a whole na yun eh. So you can't judge someone for being toxic with one thing.
a toxic person there's a pattern.
Okay.
Parang consistently ginagawa ng tao yung certain toxic behavior before you can even call them toxic. Kasi feeling ko ang negativity is just a wrong reaction of something.
Yeah, tama.
Or magkaiba lang kayo ng belief. For me, negativity is just an opposite reaction of what you feel.
Tama.
Hindi lang kayo nag-agree into something. Feeling ko yun lang yun.
You can't agree to disagree.
Or yung negative energy naman is different. Ang negative energy naman is someone minsan na masyadong negative sa buhay. Yung wala na siya maganda sinabi.
It's like you have the option to say something nice,
Yun.
but you choose.
Yung wala na siya maganda sinabi,
Yeah.
lahat negative.
You
Lahat,
choose to be negative.
oo, yung parang ang saya-saya nyo, pero siya sobrang, lahat ng comments niya, parang masaya ka bang tao? Okay ka lang ba? Yung gusto mong ganun eh. Yung parang ang saya-saya nyo, pero siya yung, hindi, kasi ganito, siya yung mema.
Yeah.
Feeling ko yun.
So, for me, occasional negativity, everyone has the chance to be negative. Like,
Yeah,
there are times
pero
na-
opinion natin
Yeah.
yun. Kayo, anong feeling yung difference ng occasional
Yeah.
negativity at saka ng toxic
Because I
behavior?
think everyone, even if you're a good person, you have times where you are occasionally negative.
I think toxic behavior is when you gaslight someone also. It's like when you make someone believe that whatever you want them to believe, you discredit their emotions. You manipulate them into thinking that they're supposed to feel a certain way. For me,
Okay.
that's toxic behavior. Or like, you're required to feel what they want you to feel.
Kung hindi okay.
Na hindi okay. Let's say, parang, ikaw may kasalanan, pero wala kang ginawa. Sinabi ko ikaw may kasalanan. For
Yeah.
me, yun yung toxic. Yung walang explanation, walang gray area. Kung ano lang yung gustong iparamdam sa'yo ng tao, yun lang dapat yung maramdaman mo.
For me, I think sa life ko, the most common sign of negativity that comes towards me is yung toxic behavior na you know what you're gonna say is going to hurt me.
But sinasabi mo pa
And
rin.
you still say it because
Yeah.
and you hide it with the intention na because I care, but in reality, kahit ibaliktad mo, there's no way for you to take it constructively.
Yeah.
'Di ba? So your intention is really just to harm and hurt someone.
Yeah.
So that's for me, that's the
For me, toxic energy, it's impossible that you do not know that you're hurting someone. For me,
But I think
like,
there's some
lalo na
people that know.
Oo, or you refuse to believe it. Like, kasi, let's say you're in a situation na nag-aaway kayo ng isang tao. You just completely disagree with the person. You don't take their emotions to account. You just want them to feel what you want them to feel. It's like, kunyari mag-break na tayo.
Hala?
Kunyari mag-break na tayo, sinabi ko, hindi kasi ito yung ginagawa mo sa akin. Ito yung nararamdaman ko. You don't ganito, ganyan. And you will gaslight and tell me, I'm like this because of you.
Oh, that's so bad.
Diba? That for me is toxic. Yung ginagawa ko tong mga to dahil sa'yo, binabalik mo yung kasalanan dun sa tao para clean slate ka.
Yeah.
Feeling ko yon toxic yon. A toxic person does not know the meaning of accountability.
Yeah.
For me, a toxic person does not acknowledge their mistakes. They tend to gaslight people into thinking na sila yung tama, ikaw yung mali, may problema sa'yo, sa kanila wala.
That's true.
Feeling ko yon. And for me, a big word that comes with a toxic person is, wala talaga silang accountability. Hindi nila aminin na mali sila.
Oh, yeah. Because they just try to find fault in you na lang. Or they just change the topic totally.
Yeah. So how does toxicity seep into various aspects of your life? Like your work, your friendship, or any kind of relationship?
It does with all because everyone's work, kahit sabihin mo, ano yun, let's say, kahit work from home ka or like you're by yourself, you still communicate with people.
Yeah.
Yung coworkers mo, the
Yeah.
people you work with. So obviously, kung toxic ka, alam din nila
Dala-dala
yun.
mo na yun.
Yeah, alam din nila
Kung toxic
yun.
ang tao, dala-dala mo na yun sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay mo.
Exactly. You won't treat people properly.
Yeah.
They won't treat you... Parang you have to reciprocate. If you're nice to someone,
Yeah.
they're nice to you. So obviously, hindi sila magiging mabait sa'yo.
Before, I had a past relationship that was for sure a toxic relationship one. Like for sure, 100%. Na he can never go wrong. Nagkaroon ako ng experience in life na I had to always apologize because
You hurt his feelings.
ang galing niyang mag-manipulate ng situation na naging kasalanan ko. Yung halata naman, screaming na siya na yung may kasalanan. Pero somehow, towards that conversation, na 180 ako. Na parang, bigla niyang napa-change yung mindset ko na, ay, ako pala talaga yung mali. Ako yung nagganito. Ako yung... Alam mo, na-realize ko na lang yon later on. Nung parang... Na-realize ko na lang nung naging tayo na posible pala na kapag nag-aaway kayo, pwede nyo lang talaga siyang pag-usapan na pareho lang kayong nagsasabi ng emotions nyo and feelings nyo na walang judgment. Kung nasaktan mo ko. Kung nasaktan kita. Honesty na lang. Pero yung sa past ko kasi before is, pag nasaktan mo siya, grabe yung pagka-defense talaga. Or hindi ko kung nasaktan ka niya, grabe yung defense. Sobrang toxic nung relationship na yun. Naging toxic din lahat sa buhay ko.
And you didn't know why.
Parang naging epidemic siya na talaga siyang nahalo yung toxicity sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay ko na I became such an angry person. I didn't know who I was. I resented so many people.
Your family didn't want to be around you.
My family, they want to be around me because I was always angry. I was always yelling in the phone. I was always crying. Like, I was this mopey, grumpy person that you just don't want to be around with. Like, I realized that hindi lang pala isang tao yung naging toxic. Dahil nandun ako sa relationship na yun, naging toxic din ako. And then, dahil naging toxic ako, nadamay lahat. Yung family ko, lumalabas na yan without me kasi nga,
alam nila.
hindi na ako good energy.
Yeah.
Yung, sabihin ko na lang patayin yung ilaw, ang dami ko pang sinabi, pero ang gusto ko lang gawin is patayin niya yung ilaw. Ang dami ko nang dinakdak. Yung parang feeling ko na, unconsciously, na-affect na lahat. Nawala na rin ako ng drive to do anything. Like, I feel na yung buhay ko, naka-revolve na lang dun sa tao na yun. Kasi, pinaniwala niya sa akin na, siya lang kakampi ko. Alam mo yun? Feeling ko dun ko na-realize na...
And that's what he wanted you to feel.
Yeah, feeling ko ganun nga. So, dun ko na-realize na parang, naparamdam din niya sa akin nung time na yun na, hindi ako maka-function pag mawala siya sa buhay ko. And at some point, naniwala ako sa kanya.
That's the thing. Like,
that's why I actually accepted the behavior. Because sa paniwala niya, kung
you
hindi
thought
ko
it was
kaya pag wala
your
siya.
fault. Yeah. So, okay, that's yung personal experience mo in a relationship.
Yeah.
But of course, there are different aspects in being toxic,
Okay,
right? Like
ikaw.
work. I'll start off muna with work. So I had this job, right? And I really loved the job. Alam niya yan. Like, I super loved it. Parang, I really felt like it was bringing out the best in myself. Then, midway through the job, like, my boss changed. Nagbago siya. So, parang one day, we were here we came back from a trip. So, of course, I was very close to, like, the head. And we had no problems, no issues. I was working very well. Tapos parang I remember, he was complaining about my work ethic. Then, I remember he said this one line that really, I quit on the spot. Sinabi niya, the only reason why you work properly is because I tell you to do so.
Oh.
Sabi niya yun. So I was so shocked. Sinabi ko na parang, wait a minute ha. Like, every time I submit those deliverables, there's no revisions, no one complains. And when I do well, you can't just give it to me.
No.
Na ako yung
Parang siya yung nag-take ng credit.
Like ako yung nag-isip, ako yung magaling people.
Yeah.
Like, good for me. But what you said was no because I told
Magaling
you.
ka dahil sa kanya.
So,
Basically,
on the
sinasabi
spot,
niya.
I resigned. Because
Yeah.
I was like,
True, well,
but like, if that wasn't a clear telltale sign na toxic yung work environment ko, why would I stay?
no, because of that, there's also no room for you to grow.
Exactly.
Because either you excel in this job, if he's still your boss and he has that mindset,
Wala.
nothing you do will be credited. Wala kang gagawin
Exactly.
tama. Kasi in his mind, if may maganda kang ginawa, he takes the credit.
Yeah, alam ko everyone wants to know this question. So obviously, like, yung status niyo, you as an individual and your family is a place. Kasi normally, pag may one famous person is just that person. But your entire family is in that industry, which is showbiz, diba? And I mean, even in your field, you sort of overlap there.
Yeah.
So my question is, I'm pretty sure there are toxic people there. And I'm pretty sure these people want to know also, like, how do you deal with toxic people in an industry where everything you do is monitored? Everything you do is, like, pati yung mga fina-follow, unfollow mo sa Instagram, nababantayan nila yun. So how do you deal with toxic people? Or how do you locate a toxic person in that industry?
You know, it's not that hard to deal with toxic people in our industry. You tend to just see right through it because I feel because it's a very, paano ko ba sabihin, it's a very publicized industry to a point that you already know the difference between someone that's really being real.
Like, pag matagalan na friend.
Oo. Kung isa bang tao is talagang raw and real and really sharing
Yung true self
yung
nila.
true self nila and yung sa mga tao din na they're doing it for the gram. Alam mo yon, imposibleng hindi. And you know what? A lot of our followers, they know when something is scripted. They know when something is not authentic. It's easy to spot it eh. But for you, as a person, if you want to unfollow those people, do it.
Nahihirapan ka.
Like for me, it's like if it's for your sanity, you want to remove toxicity from your life, why will you restrict yourself from doing that thing if yun pala yung bakit mo gustong mag-scroll sa social media at mainis pa ulit-ulit? Diba? Unfollow mo yung tao.
No, that's why, diba? I always tell
And
you.
you don't have to explain.
Yeah.
Why do you have to explain? It's Instagram. You follow, you unfollow the people that you like. You unfollow the people that you don't like. So when you do that, why do you have to explain? Normalize unfollowing toxic people. It's okay. If you feel that you have a friend that's super toxic. Alam mo yung mga tao kasi na normally hindi pa nga celebrity yun eh. Minsan sarili mo ng circle of friends na kilala mo sila in real life. Pero yung pinoportray nila sa Instagram, kabaliktaran ako sino sila in real life.
That's true.
So, syempre, ikaw, you have to like, I cannot have this person in my life. You are not being true to anybody. Most especially to yourself. Unfollow. Like, why? Like, I don't wanna have to, ayokong problemahin yung problema ng ibang tao. Bakit ko po problemahin yun?
Yeah, I told you that. Like, a lot of people, I just unfollow them.
Yeah.
Kasi wala akong pakialam
Remove. Like, I feel you
Sisirain
should
ko araw
just
ko?
follow people that you can learn from, grow, evolve, or may mapipick up kang wisdom,
Yeah.
or may matututunan ka sa kanya. Hindi yung, ewan ko that's just my opinion.
But
I
I
mean,
just realized, and recently, sa mga pinagdaanan natin talking about this, there was a point in time where like me and my friends, nagka-argument kami and I didn't want to listen to it thinking na parang hindi, toxic sila. Then I realized then down the line na parang may mali din ako. That's why I'm also saying this in a way na some toxic people can also redeem themselves.
oh yeah, Yeah, of course.
Or like, for example, you had an argument with your best friend.
Yeah.
Nagpataasan kayo ng your egos were
Oo,
all up
tagal
there.
namin hindi nag-usap.
Pero
Naging
yun pala,
toxic yung away na yun.
Naging toxic yung away nila. It really did. And ano yung bagsak? Best friends na naman kayo. Kasi
No, but
nag-ayusan
you know
kayo.
what? There was also a line in that friendship
The
that
both of you
we
made
knew
mistakes.
that it was not a closed door.
It wasn't.
Oo, galit kami sa isa't isa, but we always knew that we were going to fix it someday. Hindi kami yung parang may mga friendships ka kasi na okay lang to end
Like,
it.
that's it,
You
yeah.
outgrow the person. Hindi lang kayo pareho ng path na papunta. Pero may mga friendships din na worth saving.
Yeah, true.
And that was the friendship that I had with my best friend. That's why we had to save our friendship. But sa amin kasi, it became toxic because we spoke to other people about it. We spoke to other people about it. So, we allowed people to have their own opinion on
Yeah.
our fight. So, ang nangyari, mas lumala yung away namin.
Yung galit nyo.
Because we allowed people to tell us how to feel. Or, alam mo na yung nararamdaman
Or like,
mo.
may na-misinterpret, then you take it the
Yeah.
wrong way.
Iba't iba kasi yung opinion ng mga tao eh. Iba-iba yung opinion. You don't call those people toxic, but that's their perception of the fight.
Yeah.
So, ikaw, it's up to you if you're gonna absorb it or not. Sa amin kasi, lumaki na yung away kasi may belief kami sa isa't isa na ito yung ginawa niya, ito yung naramdaman ko, ito yung ganyan, kasi sinabi ni ganito. Hindi na siya parang naging away na lang namin.
Yeah.
Alam mo, if you really want to have a healthy relationship with someone, you're going to do everything in your power to keep that relationship. So, if pride will come in and you're going to let pride consume you and then haluan mo pa ng anger, haluan mo pa
Ng
ng
selos and
mga
all that
opinions
stuff, yeah.
from others, that's when toxic behavior comes out. Because for me, without accountability, you're always going to be a toxic person.
It's so true.
You have to accept when you're wrong. Kailangan mong i-admit pag mali ka, pag nagkamali ka. Kasi kung hindi mo i-accept yon, forever mo ring ipaglalaban na tama ka.
Okay, so we dove on to being a toxic partner, being in a toxic friendship. Pero this is one that Filipinos, everyone can actually like relate to. So how do you deal with toxic family members naman?
Alam mo, for me, a toxic person dapat walang weight yan. Hindi porket pamilya mo yan, hindi porket kaibigan or someone close to your heart yan. Kung toxic behavior yan, you're allowed to let them go.
That's true.
You're allowed to remove them from your life. Because buhay mo yan eh. And if it affects you, if it affects your life, if it affects your family, like, para sa akin, it's okay to remove those kinds of people in your life. Because hindi naman magbabago yun unless they change. If you keep welcoming toxic vibe and toxic energy in your life, you're eventually going to be toxic. And I think it's toxic energy when a person tells you that you're not supposed to feel that way because ako to eh.
Yeah.
And I don't appreciate it when people say na parang, nanay mo ko eh, tatay mo ko eh, kapatid mo ko eh, asawa mo ko eh, dapat ganito ka, dapat ganyan ka.
No.
For me, you cannot tell a person how to feel when you hurt them.
Or when people say na like, kapatid mo pa rin yan, nanay mo yan, tatay mo yan, I am not discrediting or I'm not saying that we aren't related anymore kasi hindi na yan magbago. What I'm saying is because of your toxic ugali, I have the option to distance myself.
Hindi din kasi pwedeng accept ka lang ng accept. Ina-accept mo yung ganong behavior dahil pamilya mo sila, dahil kaibigan mo sila. It's not fair that you blame the person for how they reacted, but you never took accountability for what you did.
Or like, let's say, you're fighting with, let's say, a sibling, right? Then they'll be like, I'm still your sister. Pwede mo na sabihin, I'm still your sister
and
too.
And you know, there's just also one thing that, this is like one thing I've been like, I want to explode for so many, many times this happened. It's like, narcissists and toxic people also tend to blame others for their mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
And make it seem like it's their fault dahil sa'yo.
So, can you say that?
And no, it happens to us. And you know who's always the target to that? My mom. And my mom always gets targeted for this. Na
Kahit di
pag
niya
may
mali,
kasalanan kami, or meron kaming kasalanan sa mata ng tao, it's always my mom's fault. And for me, it's like, why is it her fault?
Yeah.
Wala ba kaming mga sariling utak? Wala ba kaming mga sariling emosyon? Aren't we allowed to feel? Hindi ba kami pwede matrauma? Hindi ba kami pwedeng magkaroon ng sarili naming experiences in life? Why is it her fault? And why is it when we react a certain way, laging iniisip ng tao, kasi sinabi ng nanay namin gawin yun? What do you mean?
No, see, that's what I mean. That's a toxic person who
Yeah.
their intent is to hurt you na.
That's toxic mentality.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. We're not robots. My mom has always let us live the way we want to live, love whoever we want to love, react to how we want to react. To be honest, she tries to even balance us out.
Yeah.
Siya pa yung mismong pumipigil sa amin paminsan. Kasi yung emosyon namin minsan, heightened na. Siya pa minsan
She's
yung...
always level-headed.
She's always level-headed.
Calm.
She tries to neutralize the situation. Kaya for me, it's like you do not know what goes behind closed doors. You have no idea. And for me, it's like she has been our constant person
Ever since.
ever since. The constant person in our lives who saw us in every shape, form, era, everything in our
every
lives.
success, every failure.
Every
nandun
single
siya.
thing.
Yeah.
And for us, it's like, I think it pains me when people, it pains me when people always blame her for these things.
Kasi ito nga, toxic people, I always tell you this when let's say there's a toxic person that fights your mom or you or your siblings, I always tell you this there's no point in arguing with them because no matter what you say, talo ka pa rin Kasi in their
Yun na
eyes,
nga.
they will find every
Yun na
little
nga.
fault.
Which is why we always just stay quiet about it. Which is why we just do not say anything about it. Because everything we say, in the minds of the people, they're always just still gonna call us ungrateful children.
Yup.
Even if, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Like, maybe to you, because that's how you see. Yan yung pinapaniwalaan nyo. But, I will always proudly say that we are my mom raised as well.
Man, I love you guys. You guys are super solid.
Like
sincerely.
grabe yung pinagdaanan ng nanay ko, hell and back. And wala pa sa 1% ang alam ng mga tao kung nung pinagdaanan ng nanay ko.
Yep. Okay, so we pretty much covered every single base in every form of relationship, right?
Yeah.
So,
Lesson na lang.
yeah, so
how can they really
So what steps do you take to avoid or fix
Yeah.
toxic, as I said kanina?
Well,
yeah.
first and foremost for me, and I will always repeat it, take accountability for your mistakes. Always. Always take accountability, no matter how grave or how bad that mistake was. Always take accountability and know when to apologize. Know when to apologize. And do not discredit other people's feelings. Kung nasaktan mo sila, don't tell them na hindi sila dapat nasasaktan. Don't tell them na wala silang karapatan masaktan. Because we all react to
Things differently.
We all react to things differently. Hindi tayo pare-pareho ng emosyon. Hindi tayo pare-pareho ng utak. So don't discredit someone's feelings or invalidate their feelings just because it does not match yours. If you wronged someone, you apologize to that person. And then you learn from that.
Yeah.
You reflect on what you did and become a better person.
Yeah.
It's very... To be honest, guys, mas madali maging mabuting tao
I
din
always
maging
say
masamang
that.
tao.
I always say
Ang
that.
effort maging masamang tao, it takes a lot of energy. It's so easy to just be a good person. And
It's innate.
It's innate. To be honest, ang dali-dali maging mabuting tao. That's why I always tell people, sa sobrang dali, just choose to be a good person every day. Choose to be a good partner. If your partner does not feel appreciated, don't tell her or
Ang arte
him
mo.
na ang arte mo, ang
Ang needy
drama-drama
mo.
mo. Don't say that. If nag-open up yung tao sa'yo na they don't feel appreciated, then you must have done something to make them
It's
feel
like,
unappreciated.
Don't feel bad about it. Act upon it.
Act upon it. Exactly. Don't invalidate their feelings just because na-offend ka na sinabi nila yun sa'yo. It comes from a place of pain.
exactly.
It comes from a place of hurt. So
you won't say that for no reason.
Exactly. Like, why would you, right?
Appreciated ka ba? Baka
Oo
napaparinig
nga.
ka eh.
Hindi. Ano ba? Sinasabi ko lang, example lang. Siguro yun ang advice ko nga. Yun, take accountability and don't invalidate others. Don't invalidate others' experiences and feelings just because you don't feel the same way.
Yeah. Ako, my parting words are, if you have a toxic friendship, partner, whatever, don't cut out totally. First, try to fix it.
Yeah.
If you try to fix it and it doesn't work out,
Then
at least
you
wala ka ng what
decide.
if.
Oo.
Wala ka ng
At least you
unsettled.
tried.
Yeah.
You did all
Out
you,
yun.
you basically you pulled all the stops. Hindi talaga nag-work out.
But if that's a little too dramatic, distance yourself. Instead of seeing the person every week, see the person twice,
Yeah.
once every 2 weeks.
Boundary, create a certain boundary so
But
they don't hurt you. Ano ba yung may kantang ganun, 'di ba? Yung
Anong kanta yun?
yung kay Adele, yung I won't let you close enough to hurt me.
Di ako fan
Tama
ni Adele
yun.
eh.
Tama yun though.
Si Chasing Pavements ang alam ko eh.
No, but tama yun. Like, create a certain boundary
Yeah.
with that person so they don't get close enough so that they could keep hurting and hurting you.
Yeah, so para hindi madrama, gradually.
Yeah.
Once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, once a month,
Yeah.
then wala na. But kung family members mo ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, yes, they are still your family members, but that does not necessarily mean na kailangan okay kayo.
Yeah.
You can just be like, I'll stay away from you na lang.
Yeah.
Para walang away because it's better for me and it's better for
Or
you.
just keep the respect.
Yeah.
Just always respect
Exactly.
them. Respect them enough to create that boundaries because baka if you keep
It's like fire.
yeah.
You want to feel the warmth, but you don't want to be
Yeah.
too close
because
enough.
if you touch it,
Masusunog ka.
masusunog ka.
Exactly. That's what my point was. Yes, they will be there. So instead of all of that drama, dito na lang ako, diyan ka.
And you know what? Another advice is communication. Always
Amen.
communicate. Always tell the person what you feel, what's happening, what's going on. Don't, for me bago mo pa sabihin, ito yung isang bagay na natutunan ko from my recent fight with my best friend. Huwag mo munang sasabihin sa ibang tao kung ano yung nararamdaman mo dun sa tao na yun. Sabihin mo muna sa kanya.
True.
Kasi kapag hinayaan mo magkaroon ng ibang opinion ng ibang tao sa hindi nila away or sa hindi nila gulo, you're giving these people the power to control the situation.
Yeah.
Because you're allowing their opinions.
Pero di naman sila involved.
Yeah, you're allowing their opinions to
To shape,
aggravate you,
yeah.
to make you more, you get what I mean?
Ang
But
daming
if
unnecessary.
ang daming mga comments na hindi na dapat nasabi, or yung mga ganun.
Yeah.
Pero if pumunta ka na mismo directly dun sa tao na nakasakit sa'yo, sinabi mo na yung emotion, baka right there and then naayos niyo pa
Yeah.
yan eh.
Here, closing question. If you would agree, Diba sometimes you can't pinpoint what you are, like, let's say you called someone out toxic, ganyan. If you cannot remember what you thought about, does that mean you're ready to forgive?
No.
Okay.
Sometimes you tend to forget. Momentarily forget what was done to you. But the feeling will always be there.
Gets.
Like, hindi mo na mabilang kung ano yung nagawa sa'yo ng tao.
Actually, that's
So,
true,
naging
no?
numb ka na lang. Pero pag nakikita mo sila, they still have that same effect on you.
That's true. Parang siya, swept under the
Oo.
rug. Tama.
Meron pa ring effect na nararamdaman mo sa tao na yun, hindi ka chummy-chummy, hindi mo pa sila matingnan sa mata, hindi mo gusto makipag-converse sa kanila kasi hindi ka komportable. You may have forgotten what they've done to you, but hindi nakakalimutan yun
The feelings.
ng heart mo.
And that goes all the way back to accountability. All
Yes,
right.
that's like the lesson of the day. So anyway, guys, we've said enough.
Yep.
We've said enough, and I hope you guys were able to pick up a thing or two. And I hope that if you're dealing with this right now, I hope that somehow natulungan namin kayo come to our realization that you're in a toxic relationship or you're dealing with one, or if you are the toxic one, I hope that you also come into a realization that it's never too late, to
Just focus on
to
yourself.
be a better
man.
person. There's always room to grow, room to learn. And for me, making mistakes is just normal for everyone. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. And I hope that, yun nga, may natutunan kayo sa amin today and maging useful tong podcast topic natin sa inyong lahat. So, thank you guys for watching and thank you again for joining me today.
Swerte nga no? You got me twice.
Oo nga, kailangan nakatabayanan ng TF.
Oh, kanina pa.
Pero pagka walang views, so wala kang TF.
Ay, wala. Sige, views plus 10, yun ang TF ko.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for listening. I hope that nakasubaybay kayo lagi sa Bear Talk Podcast. So, see you guys next time.
Bye.